The OnePlus 6 flagship phone is finally here after months of speculation, rumours, leaks and whatnot. We've been privileged enough to spend a little bit of time with the OnePlus 6 and so far it's a love-hate relationship. Here are our first impressions. Now the first thing we definitely love is the redesigned look and feel. The OnePlus 6 is the first all-glass handset from the company and it looks absolutely stunning. You can pick it up in this lovely glossy mirrored finish in the midnight black coloration, or you can also pick it up in a matte finish, again all glass. We love some of the funky effects such as that oval shaped fingerprint sensor, and the fact that the cameras are now centrally mounted gives it a nice symmetrical appearance. However, while we love the design of the OnePlus 6, we're not so much of a fan of the fact that it's a 6.28-inch beast, making one-handed use a little bit tricky at times. You can thankfully drag down that navigation bar with a quick swipe anywhere on the screen, but there's no dedicated one-handed mode to shrink down your desktops and make app use a little bit easier. That said, that 6.2-inch AMOLED screen is an absolute beauty. Once again, really punchy colours that really pop off the screen and nice sharp results as well. And if you're enjoying a bit of Netflix or something like that, the stretched aspect ratio means that the picture will absolutely fill the front panel. Gorgeous stuff. Of course, not everyone is a fan of screen notches, and unfortunately the OnePlus 6 does include one of these intrusive little buggers, which is just one more reason for the internet to get its knickers in a twist. In good news, however, OnePlus seems to have acknowledged this fact, and so if you dive into the settings and then head down to display, there is a notch display option in there. Just give that a quick tap, hide the notch area, and boom, it's gone. No more notch effect in your desktops or your apps. One more reason to dislike the OnePlus 6 is the fact that it's still not IP rated water resistant, despite the fact that that price tag is creeping up towards more premium devices. That said, OnePlus has said it's made a concerted effort to prevent water from infiltrating any little ports and holes to try and keep it from getting damaged if, for instance, you drop it in a puddle, but it's still not as good as some of the competition. Still, we do love the fact that that rear-mounted fingerprint sensor is super nippy. Just a quick tap and you are immediately into your desktops, no hanging about. And if for whatever reason you can't use that fingerprint sensor, just a quick tap of the power button and the facial recognition will kick in, and as you can see, it's again super fast, no hanging about. Even in low light conditions, it'll recognize your mug and unlock in no time at all. Another reason to dislike is, again, there's no expandable storage here, no support for micro SD. You can get it in up to 128 or even 256 gigabytes, but you'll have to pay extra for that premium, otherwise you're stuck with just 64 gigs for all of your media apps and games. But on the flip side, the fresh new Snapdragon 845 chipset backed by 6 or 8 gigs of RAM means that the OnePlus 6 is a really silky smooth experience. It's got one of the highest Antutu benchmark scores we have ever seen, and it will keep you going for years to come. On top of that, you also get impressive energy efficiency and strong connectivity. So now would be the point to mention another negative thing, but to be honest, we're really running out. The OnePlus 6 is a really sleek beast, and we haven't even touched on the fantastic camera tech, which can shoot 4K video at up to 60 frames per second, and also boasts a rather excellent portrait mode too, not to mention solid low light results. You'll have to stay tuned for more of our coverage to find out what we think about all of that and more. So that, in a nutshell, is the OnePlus 6. Check out all of our comparisons to see how it stacks up to the latest rival Android devices, and don't forget to give us a subscribe and ding that notifications bell if you want to see more on the latest and greatest handsets. Thanks everyone.